And here we are, the complete stickbot iceberg. You probably know how these things work by now, so let's start with the first entry. The first entry on this list is stickbots as a whole. You know them, you love them. If you don't know what these are, then what are you doing here? What are you? Next up are sticktubers, or stick YouTubers. They are YouTubers that are mainly focused towards stickbots, such as Clayfilm or that stickbot channel. Lastly, for the first layer is Zing, which is the creator of stickbots. They've also created some other products too, but I'm not going to list those because I don't really have the time for that. And that's it for the first layer, so let's move on to the second one. First and the second layer is clickbots, which are kind of like the big brother to stickbots. They aren't a knockoff, they're just like a spin-off of sorts. Next up are stickbot knockoffs, which are notorious for being stupidly low quality. Anyways, these are usually found on Temu and stuff like that. Stickbot dinos are, you guessed it, stickbot dinos. They're a subgenre of stickbot that I actually don't remember when they came out, but yeah, you know. Now it's time for the third layer of the iceberg. Stickbot advent calendars can be kind of controversial due to the fact that they have exclusive stickbots that you can't get anywhere else, such as the two-tone stickbots or the translucent stickbots in the 2023 advent calendar. The stickbot polar bear. Where do I go with this one? It was teased in 2017 where you can vote for either a polar bear or a black bear. Everyone wanted polar bear, so years later in 2024, they finally released it in the stickbot advent calendar. As of recording this video, actually, it's still on Amazon. You can go buy it like right now. Do it now! Do it! Next up are stickbot prototypes, which are exactly what it sounds like. Prototypes are, you can't get them normally unless they're like eBay listing or something, and they're highly desirable for any collector out there. The next entry is actually two stickbots, being the transparent cobalt stickbot and the transparent purple stickbot. These were taken off shelves rather quickly because everyone else wanted different colors that weren't just standard variations, and so now they're incredibly hard to get. I actually have a cobalt one for myself. Time for the fourth layer. Now there's show-themed sets, which would, like back in the day, when a stickbot show would get popular, they'd release a set of stickbots to go along with it, such as Tales of the Strange, Off the Grid, or even Fresh with Fred. The rarest of the three I mentioned is the Tales of the Strange set, mainly because no one wanted it, and then it went off sale, and now everyone wants it, which is always what happens in the stickbot community. Others, like the Fresh with Fred pack and the Off the Grid pack, are available on Amazon right now. Version 2 Stickbot Metalbot Plastic. Back in 2019, or the dark years of stickbot, they had to change the Metalbot plastics because they had to reduce their money cost. So then we got these stupid things, which completely ruined the metal part of Metalbots. Now they're just a solid plastic. Ugh. Here's a peculiar one. If you live in the UK, you might actually have one of these. These are misprinted stickbots. When a stickbot comes out of the factory, it may have a label stamped onto it to determine what date it was created. I don't know why this happens, but if you want to know, just look it up, because I really don't know at this point. Time for the final three entries. Now my voice is getting really tired for this, and this is a really excruciatingly long story for the last three entries, so I'm just going to put text on screen, and if you want to read it, you can pause it. And that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to pick the best music that would fit this, so hopefully it works. Anyways, toodle-doodle.